Hi everyone, we are back here at Clavon to check out this amazing view again from our 4+ study listing. For those of you who follow us, you might recall this unit which we did a tour a while back, but that was without the furniture and also with my previous camera, which got a lot of stick from the viewers because it was all shaky and everyone was getting a headache watching the videos. So new furniture, new camera, same house, but new video. Let's go. So obviously we got to start off the tour in the balcony because this is the amazing view that we are having. We are on the high 20th floor, close to the 30th floor. We face this direction, which is north, and so over there you get to see Bukit Timah Hill. We also face away from the highway. Yeah, a lot of the condos over here in Clementi, half will face the highway and half will face away from the highway, the AYE, which is on the other side, right? So south-facing units will get the highway noise. So quiet facing over here. I'm here in the balcony. So pardon me as I figure out how to use this camera, but at least it's not that shaky lah, huh? Not too big a balcony, right? Just enough. Over here we have 2 chairs. And if I do sit on the chair, this would then we get to enjoy that view. Let me turn it around. Ta-da! Very, very pretty. Okay, a little bit of orientation. So that is east. Over there, if we zoom in, let me try to zoom in. Can we zoom in? Here. Okay. We zoom in a lot. Oh, this camera maximum 2x. Anyway, there we get the CBD skyline. Okay, now turning back. Okay, so that's east, right? Over here we have Clementi Regis, the new BTO. Here, Nan Hua Secondary School. We have some eateries over there. We just had lunch on that side, 2 eateries and some supermarkets on that side. So, MRT will be right below those orange color HDB blocks. I try not to put my finger in the camera too much because that seems to make the video a little blurry. So yeah, it will be under those HDB blocks. So distance wise, about 800 meters. What you do, take the side gate out, right? Walk this sheltered path over here, right? And we have a overhead bridge on that side, or overhead bridge on that side as well. Go over, cut through the HDB flats and you'll get to the MRT station, Clementi Mall over there. Alright? And so to allow us to get to the MRT quicker, we also have shuttle buses provided over here at Clavon. So this is a 1,356 square feet 4+ study. Clavon just got its TOP, I would say about 3 to 4 months back. So this unit is a brand new unit. My owners are investors, so they are looking to swap this out for another property. So it's yours, absolutely brand new, still within the defects liability period. Okay, so I'm here at the front door. So I'm going to swap the camera around as I walk you guys through the unit. So one of the features I like is that there's very little wasted space despite this being a corner unit, right? The entrance for you is very, very small. No wasted space there. Over here we have the dry kitchen, fridge on the outside together with a little coffee corner over there, right? The good thing over here is that if you would like a bigger fridge, then you just do away with that coffee counter there, right? Just have your coffee machine here in this dry kitchen area, very nicely done. Storages here, right? Look at the attention to detail. They try to keep the lines sleek, so they kept this drawer inside here, okay? Moving on to the dining area, we've managed to put in a 8-seater, right? 1, 2, 3, then should have 2 more seats on that side. So this is going to be 8-seater, decent enough space around, good size dining area. And now for the living area, we've put in a couch to help you visualize the space, okay? So if you really would like, actually you could even put your sofa here, because then that would allow you to have, while you sit back, that view. But traditionally, most people will have their sofa on this side because the wall is over here. But with that, then you sit here, right? Watch your TV. I mean, the good thing is that Clementi Regis is not that near, it's still a good distance away. I reckon that should likely be about at least 50 meters away, so no big concerns about privacy. But you get to choose, right? This is still a good enough sized wall for you, if you so wish, to have your TV on that side also, right? And that was the balcony that we came from earlier. So, making our way over to the kitchen. So first thing you notice, 2 windows, okay? Not overly big, but here's the interesting thing, right? Here's the interesting thing. When I first started out, I would say 9 years back, a lot of the concerns I get when I serve buyers for condos is that, hey, the kitchen very small. But interestingly, right, and this is a trend I noticed only in the last 1 to 2 years, I don't get that complaint that much anymore. Not so much, right? As a matter of fact, it goes opposite into like, oh, the kitchen is too big, waste a lot of space. I guess that's a change in lifestyle with a lot of people, because not a lot of people cook anymore. Even if they cook, they do very light cooking, right? So it's like a transition from the baby boomers era into this millennials era, right? Where we'll see the trend of kitchens getting smaller and smaller. So with that, I feel what CDL has done, UOL has done, right? The developers of Clavon was very good, right? They make the kitchen a little bit smaller, have this space out over here so that visually we still have a very good size space. You come in, you get a very good length, visual length, width as well. So with countertop space, we still have very decent amount of countertop space. Over here, we have the sink on that side, countertop space over here. The walls have all been tiled, which is good, right? This is something I pay attention to when I take a look at condos, because the walls, especially, right, when you have walls near to the cooker area, right? Good to have it tiled, because if it's paint, they deteriorate very, very quickly, okay? Oven down below, backsplash is all tiled, okay? Good amount of storage, top hung, bottom hung, even on this side, top hung, bottom hung, okay? Double panel windows, good for natural ventilation. We have washer, dryer already given. So now the yard is not terribly big, which honestly you don't need it to be. And over here, we have the WC, which is ensuite to the store. Okay, so this is a 4+ study with a store. So this will likely function as your helper's room, utility room. There's one good thing is that there is no bomb shelter. So a lot of the space, very, very efficient use of space, not a lot of entrance walkway, no bomb shelter. The only thing here is that because it's a 4+ study, is that the walkway can seem a little long over here, right? But having a long walkway is good in the sense that what it tells you is that a lot of the rooms will face outwards, right? So if they have a short walkway, it's either you have a dumbbell layout with one room on the other side, and also you have a lot more rooms facing the back, okay? So over here, we have 2 bedrooms facing outwards, one bedroom facing the back, and the study also faces outwards. And of course, lastly, the master bedroom that faces outwards. This is a first common room that has been staged up, okay? Queen size bed with sufficient space on both sides for us to put bedside tables and to walk if so you need, right? So it's still very good amount of space over here, and of course facing outwards we do get that very pretty view. So here we have a little storage, right? Pretty deep. I'm gonna put my hand inside all the way, you see? It's quite deep. Ouch. Okay, this was the utility room that we saw from the back. So there's another door that faces the entrance walkway. We have our common toilet over here, and this is the study, okay? Notice the length, it's the same. This way, right? It's the same as both bedrooms, which means you could put in a bed in this direction, okay? And we have two panels of windows. So essentially this can function as a bedroom if so you need. So this, while we classify as a 4+ study, functionality wise can function as a 5-bedder. This would be a similar size bedroom as the one that was over there earlier, all with the same view, okay? Brand new. And what we are stepping on is real timber, something that you don't get a lot nowadays. Over in the common area and the living dining area, that all this is marble. Now stepping into the 4th bedroom, again, this is a really decent sized bedroom. You can easily fit in a queen size bed over here. And what I like is that they still try to give you a lot of windows, right? Unfortunately, because this faces the back with all the aircon ledges, you're not going to get a full height window over here. But at least they kind of try to make up for it by still giving you 4 panels of windows. And over here, unfortunately, with this camera, there's not a lot of zoom function. But here, there is where you notice this room will get a bit of highway noise. Okay, that is the AYE. But with the AYE facing, you also get a little bit tiny little bit of sea facing. Let me see if I can zoom. And lastly, the master bedroom. So this is a really good size master bedroom, as you can see. What we have over here is a queen size bed, but you could see that it can easily fit in a king, plenty of space around. And of course, last but not least, the view. All right, all with the similar view. So there's only one bedroom that faces the back, 3 bedrooms and the study that faces in this direction, and this faces north, so that we don't really get a lot of west sun in this unit. As I turn the camera around to give you guys a clearer look at the unit, and also move us into the master toilet. Nice little touch with that oval mirror. So that's what you expect from UOL, real quality stuff. I like the nice mixture between the colors of the tiles and also the woody finish, nice bronze trimmings as well. All these are all storages. Yeah, usually they only give you 1 mirror, but here you get 2. Just not sure what you're gonna do with the mirror on top of the toilet bowl, but more mirrors better than less mirrors, I guess. Okay, plenty of storage, even down onto this side. So with that, I've come to the end of the unit tour. Now this unit is going for slightly less than $3.2 million, essentially functioning as a 5-bedder. Absolutely brand new, so timelines extremely flexible for those of you who are looking to upgrade from a HDB or have already sold your house. You need a place quick. All these are flexible terms that we are happy to discuss. And now that we are done with the unit tour, I'm headed down to the facilities deck, and this is where I'll show you the very first thing I like, especially about condos in the west of Singapore. It's the luxury for them to have this, right? The whole no ground floor concept, I like to call it building on stilts lah. Okay, so you see, notice the second floor is a good equivalent of other developments, fourth or fifth floor. Okay, most of the condos in the west will have this, especially the new ones, but you don't get to see them so much for condos in the east, because the east is a lot of them are limited by height control, not so much for the west. First benefit, okay, is that in the ground, on the ground level, it feels a lot more spacious, right? You don't see into another unit, you don't have a balcony over there, another unit's balcony, people sunning their clothes, keeping their stuff, things like that. It keeps everything a lot neater, a lot cleaner, okay? And it also allows for a lot of natural breeze to come in with my limited hair. See the wind blowing, make it feel a lot more breezy, okay? So now that's the first thing. The next thing, right? Notice the amount of space we have here for Clavon. And maybe I just help you, give you an indication of how spacious this is. So you don't step down over here, right? Once you step down, right, there's a bit of a walk over to the pool. How much of a walk? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I like to tell people this shows you the luxury of space that the development has. A slightly smaller land plot don't have this kind of luxury. You come down from your lift, walk your swimming pool right in front already. Okay, number one. Number two, that means a lot of the noise here and the potential noise that we have over at the swimming pool won't really affect your units over there, right? And if you see from here as I walk down, the sheer expanse of the spacious makes the place feel very grand, very spacious. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the entrance walkway. Over here, very Japanese vibe, Japanese style. I mean, pardon the construction stuff, here, nice lanterns over here. Look at how wide this entrance foyer is. So this is the view you're gonna get once you enter the place. Now look at that. Okay, now then as you walk to the pool, over here, I really like, so my favorite part about Clavon, lots of favorite things about Clavon, but I would say easily the favorite part is the pool, right? It has this infinity pool vibe over here. Again, nice wide deckway, and then over to the pool. Nice color for the pool tiles. And so again, right, if you have been in the industry as long as I've been, you start to notice small little details like that, down to like the color of the swimming pool really does impact the whole vibe that the pool gives. So this kind of color gives you a lot more relaxing vibes. You know, Bali, things that come to mind, Bali, more relaxed. And then the pool like that, right, give you a bit of a reflection of the sky as well. Very nice look to it, okay? And of course, another benefit for Clavon is the fact that we don't really get much on the other side of the highway, because that's the AYE. So here in the facilities, it doesn't feel cramped at all. You don't feel claustrophobic because it's totally open to sky on that side. And even with Alta coming up, they're also going to build this way, right? They're not going to build facing you, because then that's going to create east-west facing, north-south facing, right? So all of us are going to be arranged in this way, or facing south or facing north, then allowing us to have this super nice open feel over here that really you only get it in the west side of Singapore. Of course, on the east side of Singapore, you can potentially get it if you face the East Coast area. Okay, so Right now, this is the swimming pool. That's the co-working space again, very, very nice. But I'm not going to go inside because there's people over there. I've been inside myself. Actually, very, very nice. On par with like your WeWork and stuff like that. Then we have the gym over here. Again, a nice lawn on this side. You just feel the whole expanse of space, the luxury of space over at Clavon, despite the land not being the biggest plot around, right? Because the two blocks, they put it side by side. Yeah, like I said, I really feel Clavon was blessed with more or less like as perfect a land plot as you can get already, right? So that they can put the two blocks side by side, give them a nice buffer from the road, have facilities all beside the highway, and then have the blocks over here to give us this make it very easy for the architects to orientate the facilities and the blocks and everything, right? So last off, okay? Yeah, anyway, let me just show you guys the entrance foyer over here again without me in the picture, okay? So then now on that side, you're gonna get the function rooms. You have function rooms, you have game rooms. Again, I can't really go into them because you have to book it to be able to access it, but yeah. So those are the function room, game rooms, karaoke room. I believe we have one karaoke room over there. And now I'm going to show you guys this little hidden corner near the tennis court. On this side of Clavon, we have this very peaceful little niche over here where you have perhaps my favorite feature, this little swing bed here. Look at that. So it's basically a swing for adults that hope to take a nap. Super shock. You lie down here while you can sleep already. We have a slightly bigger one and a smaller one if you want to sit on it alone. Have trouble falling asleep, you can come and see over. Oh, actually this is a lot more comfortable because you get to lean back. There's a nice backrest here. Yeah, so you'd be surprised, right? Not a particularly big plot, but again, right, the excellent shape of it allows them to create really these corners over here. Still big expanse of space over at the front with all the pools, but yet nice little niche corners to create a privacy if you wish, you know, not exposed to the whole hustle and bustle, okay? Now on this side we have, I'm not quite sure what is this. Let me lift the cover. Maybe it's a foosball table. Yes, correct, foosball table. Then we have our tennis court. Okay, and then over here it's the childcare center. So for the drop-off point, we have this huge area over here with plenty of parking to facilitate the drop-off for the childcare center right there. So this is a really nice grand entrance. And I like how they design it in a way whereby if you're a resident, you don't have to come through here. You can turn straight in from that side. So that facilitates a very smooth flow of traffic. So if, as a resident, you don't even have to go through the security guard post. So in terms of the traffic flow over here, the couple of times I've came to Clavon, it's been really good so far. So I've come down to the lower deck of the facilities. As you can see on this side, right, that's the upper deck, right, where we get the main pool on that side and also the co-working space and the gym over here. And so this is the slightly lower deck. That thumping sound that you hear in the background, I hope it doesn't affect the video too much, is that of Alta, the new development by, I believe it's CSC land that's going to come up for sale sometime later this year. And obviously that's going to help Clavon a whole lot, okay? So a little bit more on this slightly lower deck. Very cleverly, they have put the barbecue pits over here, right? Giving us a good distance away from the actual blocks, very, very far away. So that's not going to disturb us. Also for a little bit of orientation, this is the side gate that brings us into that bus stop. Okay, so that bus stop, you take the bus all the way down, that brings you to NUS, the CBD and everything. So we have all the slightly noisier stuff over here, the kids' playground. And you see this bucket, you don't want to be a unit that's like right beside this bucket every 30 minutes, you get the splashing sound. So it's good that they have put it over here, well thought out. Kind of like a win-win for everybody, for the designers. They were able to create this huge buffer from the highway over to the blocks by putting all the facilities on this side. I think the shape of the land really created a win-win for everybody, right? And so another thing I like is the playground is really quite big. We have one over there, and then we have another playground over here. So it's quite a good size. I would reckon this is almost like at least half a tennis court in size. A lot of the playgrounds nowadays, even with slightly larger developments, very, very small. So this is quite good. And of course, it's put right beside the wet playground. So your kids get to run around a whole lot. That was the first thing. I mean, now I have a kid myself. These are the kind of things I start to notice. I think the kids will love it over here. If you have a barbecue, your kids all running around, you could still keep an eye out on them. Right? Kids pool, again on this side. Okay? Another barbecue pit over here. And as we walk here, again, over here, we get to see that nice wide spaces, nice wide pavement spaces over here. A real luxury, a real, I would say, unique point for Clavon. As we take a walk over here, we have this super nice, peaceful waterfall. Okay, again, very cleverly done, facing outwards, so that it doesn't cause noise disamenity for the units facing us. Okay. So again, the wonderful shape of this land has just created a win-win for everybody to create a lot of facilities that's nice, doesn't really disturb people, good spaces, nicely spaced out from one another. So this is a nice chill out pavilion where you can sit over here, really enjoy that view. Yeah, of the waterfall, listen to that waterfall sound. So with that, I've come to the end of this tour, especially since now the cranes are up for Alta. So with Alta coming in, likely launching sometime next year, units over at Clavon will represent pretty good value for money. And of course, there's not real good supply over here at Clementi at this point in time. So if you're looking, especially if you like to adopt the investment thesis that you buy into a previous launch, and hope that the new launch will help you pull up your prices, Clavon is a very, very good pick. Again, UOL, excellent quality development like that as I have shown you. Yeah, if you're keen to take a look, let me know. If not, come check this place out. No, seriously, yeah, it's very, very nice. If not, till next time, bye!